YouTube. This is going to be called the Bountiful Book Haul. I'm calling it this because I just recently got a huge haul. I joined my local Y and I've started using the gym there. And they have a bookshelf when you walk in, and you can take as many books as you want. You take books, you leave books. So I've had to clean out a lot of books that I don't need in my house, and I picked up a bunch of books. So I'm going to show you what books I got. Okay, first up is The Plot Against America by Philip Roth. This one I did not get from my Y. I think I actually purchased this one from my local thrift store. It's an alternate history book. I'm kind of interested in alternate histories. I've never read anything by Philip Roth, but the back of it makes the story sound interesting. It's about a alternate history where Charles Lindbergh becomes the president of the U.S., and if you don't know this from history, but Lindbergh kind of sympathized a little bit with the Nazis about genetics and stuff, and it's about how America gets involved in the Reich and all that. So it sounds like it might be an interesting story. Last book haul video, I mentioned how I got The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. Well, I got the sequels to that, Lasher, and I also got Taldos. That's the third book in that series. I did a ton of Anne Rice books, so I grabbed them. I don't know what these are about, Servant in the Bones. I've heard of this one before. I don't know what it's about, but that's one of the ones I grabbed. Also, The Feast of All Saints. Yet again, I don't know what this one's about, but I grabbed it because I know it's Anne Rice. I'm hoping it's good. And Merrick, which I think is considered vampire witch. It's as if, I guess it involves vampires and witches. So I'll have to see what that one's about. I really liked Anne Rice. She's a really good writer. If you've not read her Sleeping Beauty trilogy, she knows how to write sex scenes like you wouldn't believe. She's really, really talented at this. And that's one of the reasons I like her. She knows how to write some hot sex scenes. Hands down, she's the best. And I know she's done that in a lot of her books. She's very good at writing those kinds of things, so it helps to add to the story. I got for you for book haul wise, but I wanted to get off topic and talk about something else. Last night I watched a special, and it was about it was like an apocalypse type series. They're talking about all the different things that can happen. Everybody talks about the Mayan calendar and how it's the end of the world, or maybe it was just the end of their calendar. But the Mayans were really, really good at astronomy, and they really studied the stars, and they could track different events based on the stars. Well, anyways, and with our daylight savings time, I don't even know if December 21st of 2012 is really the date it is on our calendar, or if it's sooner. But that's the day, it's the winter equinox, and it's when the planets are going to align with the sun all in a straight line. And it hasn't done this in 2,600 plus years. The last time it happened, it was the end of the ice age because the sun caused the ice to melt. It got really warm and it caused the ice to melt. With all this being said, I really don't know what to expect. I'm kind of freaking out. I went to look online. NASA says that we're fine, that some of these events will not happen. But they said there's a couple of possibilities that could happen on that date. That the sun could cause our planet to shift poles. I know it doesn't sound like it would be a big deal, but I guess when the poles are shifted, it would cause a lot of turbulence on the planet, like earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes, all that stuff. Not good. We're already experiencing a lot more natural disasters than we have in the past few years. And also they were saying the sun is experiencing a lot of storm activity and solar flares. And I never really knew this before, but I guess solar flares, at this time, the solar flares could go and they could, if they hit Earth, and our electromagnetic sphere that's around our planet deteriorates or does not protect our planet from this solar flare, it could basically be like an EMT bomb, and it could just totally like wipe out technology on our planet, and we'd be back to the Stone Age, which means no vehicles, no gas, no running water, no technology, no computers, you know, no banks. Everything would be down, and we'd be back to like the 1700s, which means horse-drawn carriages and all that. And I don't even know, you know, how people would handle that because people are so used to technology. But they're saying that won't happen. The third alternative to all this other stuff is that would be an increase in storm activities, like more earthquakes, more tornadoes, hurricanes, and all that because of the excessive radiation from the sun, and it would cause people to have higher rates of cancer. If that's the case, then I suggest stocking up on vitamin C, because vitamin C is a good cancer fighter. So keep that stocked. I take it on a regular basis myself. I mean, I don't have cancer, but just to, you know, help repair my body. It's a good thought. So what are your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I'm not like one of those people who's going to go and make a bug-out kit and all that, but I think I kind of want to be mentally prepared in case that does happen. And if it doesn't happen, then great. You know, life goes on. I'm not saying it's going to or that it won't, but hey, I'm thinking it just might. You never know. So, I mean, as luck goes, the way things have been going, it's just a possibility. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you liked the book haul. I tried to keep it fast-paced because there were so many books, and I didn't really talk too much about some of the books because I really don't know what they're about, but I love Anne Rice. I used to read her way back, so that's why I got them. My allergies are bugging me. That's all I got. Till next video.